Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are here in Omega's Dimensional Rift, and yeah, we want to continue down the raid path. The Crow Queen. I doubt we'll be hearing from Biggs and Wedge for a while yet. Shall we push on here in the meantime? Of course. Reliable as ever. Without further ado, then let's move things along. According to the analysis, your next opponent, Delta 3, is a being named Halicanasus. Halicanasus, you say? The Queen of Dimensional Castle? What's this? You know of her? You mean you don't? Well, I suppose a blue-blooded brat such as you would have no interest in humble folk tales. It appears a lesson is in order. Halicanasus is a character from an ancient fable. In the tale, she is one of the chief antagonists, and as such, things are wont to unfold. She meets her end at the hand of the heroes, incurable, valiant youths, not unlike our adventurer friend here. Literary historians have speculated that the tale could be loosely based on events which took place in the 4th Astral Era, but little remains of that age and there is no way to verify the claim. Indeed, most now assume the story to be a work of pure fiction. You mean to tell me that Omega is populating its grand experiment with fictional characters?
It would seem your understanding is yet lacking. Scant grasp have I of that which men know and know not. Mark me then, Omega hath no soul, no mind's eye in which to envision a rival. To bring forth new life, it must needs draw upon that which hath already been, its every creation being another's conception. This limitation is concealed by the breadth of its experience. It possesses the means to retain the knowledge of entire eras, and not only of this reflection. Yet it perceiveth not this knowledge as we do. Fact, fiction, the distinction holdeth no meaning for Omega. All is equal in its eyes. If a thing is logical, it can be created.
And that such a wondrous weapon should exist. It surpasses my wildest imaginings, and they were wild indeed. But I gather not everyone shares my excitement. What's the matter, Garland? Lost your nerve? Quite, Nero. We adults are thinking. But mayhap now is not the time. Serenia said she was ready to continue, and so am I. Let's deal with Halicanasus. So Omega does not have a soul, and so it cannot create of its own. But it can manifest the imaginations of others. Quack? Quack? Deltascape version 3.0. What fools are these who have entered my domain? No matter. You shall remain here for my pleasure. So, I accidentally somehow cut the recording in the middle of this raid, so here's a rerun. There's no escape. You will be pawned in my games until your death. Okay. Look upon these symbols. You will find them familiar. Good, you understand the rules. You're clever. I like clever people. My dance brings the board to life. Was much. What change of pace let us play an escape game? While you partake of a game, I shall partake of afternoon tea. I have long drained my cup. Such insolence to keep a lady waiting. Afternoon tea is over. Let us resume our fun-filled games. I'm glad you're safe, Serenia. For a moment there I feared you might croak. Forgive me, you deserve better than that. Thanks to you, we are but one victory away from a clearing of Deltascape. Take as much rest as you need, old friend. You've earned it. Yeah. Quebec? Yeah, even Albert tries to mock the frog moments. I believe both times during the second fight I avoided those, right? The first one both times hit me, and I was for like 10 seconds or so a frog. The next battle is with Subject Delta 4, the test world's final resident. From what I've been able to gather, your opponent is, and I quote, a great tree born of an agglomeration of evil will which assumes the form of a dark mage, all of which I suggest you ignore. So, we're fighting XIV. His name is XIV, and he plays the role of chief antagonist in another ancient tale. Though I was unable to glean the specifics of his abilities, he appears to command the power of a void, as indeed the story states. When I first encountered the work, I naturally assumed said power to be a metaphor of sorts, but I'm quite sure Omega will have interpreted this as something more tangible. Alas, no amount of analysis can tell us what may happen when XIV calls upon the power of a void, which is to say, beware. Tell me something, Nero. What happens at the end of a tale? Why, good triumphs over evil and the heroes defeat XIV, of course. What did you expect? I expected exactly that, which is precisely what troubled me earlier. If the heroes won, why did Omega not make them its test subjects? If it seeks to determine the strongest being, why would it bother with those who were defeated? One moment, Link Pearl. Biggs, at the control room, are you? What news? I see, very well. I'll tell the others. You take care over there. Sorry for the interruption, that was Biggs. Reports of the stasis system shows every sign of being engaged, despite the fact that it clearly isn't. It can only be a malfunction. While we were able to turn it off, it would seem the reverse is not possible. The system may have taken damage during the calamity. Does it look like it can be repaired? Hard to say. They tell me it seems complex even by Allagan standards. While they may be able to fix it, there's no telling how long it will take. Well then, we must keep on fighting the good fight here. Must we not? Nero has the right of it. At this time, focusing on XIV would seem to be our only recourse. The Chocobo certainly has no objections. Come on, I would see you follow in the footsteps of the heroes of a tale. That would be the heroes of Final Fantasy V. Alpha is a picture of resolve. You may enter Deltascape version 4.0 whenever you are ready. And whenever I find a group. And here we are in Deltascape version 4.0. I was thinking, yeah, that is extra indeed. Finally, it is within my grasp. The power to control all creation. The power of a void. Okay, XIV. Magic is deep, the greatest of powers, the power of a void. Meteor? I devour you! Ah, right. The face, right. I'm dead. Kill him! I'm the Delta, I'm the Omega. 1. Why? The void was mine to command. Now the bounce. How could it? Ugh! Level checker. Data 4 eliminated. No more Deltascape subjects remain. Initiating world shutdown. That does not sound good. World shutdown? I hope we get out of there. Alpha? Serenia, thank the gods you're safe. When the shell around this place began to crack, we feared the worst. Given that all of us are present and corporeal, does this mean this area is no longer the Deltascape? Deltascape shutdown complete. Alpha Group is victorious. Congratulations. Your combat record has been archived for future matchmaking. Results from our test worlds are still pending. In the meantime, please stand to your hearts and await further instructions. Bloop. And with that, we've taken a significant step towards solving the mystery that is Omega. It hasn't been easy, but all in all, I'd say things are proceeding rather smoothly. We couldn't have done it without you, old friend. Come, let's return to reality and enjoy what rest we can. Things are proceeding smoothly indeed. Too smoothly.
Tis well that thou harbourst doubt, mortal, but they are misplaced. Omega could have conducted its test in complete secrecy, unbeknown to all. Yet not only did it betray its presence to you, it allowed you to come this far. Alpha, what art thou, truly? The instrument of mortals' triumph, of a bait that lure them unto the abyss. Thou knowest not thine own purpose, and we can but wait and watch.
Outcome unexpected. Projection gave data subjects the upper hand. Outcome supports hypothesis. As previously observed, certain beings may unleash hidden potential when subjected to stress. Initiating new test. Subject Alpha Group members to severe stress. Searching database for suitable event. Event found. The death of a comrade. Feels good to be back on solid ground. Thank you again, old friend. You did well too, Alpha. Fearlessly going into battle wherever you were called upon. We're glad to have you with us. Speaking of which, are you comfortable joining us out here? I'll take that as a yes. Well then, at the risk of obeying Omega's orders, I suggest we permit ourselves a moment's respite. But mayhap I should take this opportunity to compile the results of our investigation thus far. No rest for the righteous. Good, and I make a cut here because rest and all that. Until next time, when we play more Final Fantasy XIV, I am Ace and don't get lost.